Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you so much for turning into my channel, Watcher of the Forest. I want to thank and just tell you all how much I love you and appreciate your kindness in your comments and your support by liking my channel and watching it. I appreciate and love all of you very, very much. So today's the last Monday of 2025. That just sounds crazy to me, right? Um, So let's see, what are we going to do today? I think I'm going to pull some money manifestation cards and see what I'm just going to ask my spiritual team what is in store for everyone's 2026. Spiritual team, if you can give us some cards on that, I would appreciate that. No, the first card up is boss. So that's pretty cool. Thank you. What other cards can we have for 2026, please? Passive income. I think I'll draw 4 cards. Career change. Wow. And loss. I don't want to stop at that one. Healer. Okay. Let's see what these cards are. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely awesome. Okay. So the first card we have is boss for 2026. I feel like a lot of you are going to be your own boss, whether you're opening up a business, a store, a shop. Maybe you have a gemstone shop, a metaphysical shop. Those are always, those always sell really well, don't they? Just anything. You're going to find a need and fill it is what I feel for you. Gone are the days of answering to anyone else. Your destiny is in your own hands now. So your destiny is in your own hands. Isn't that such a beautiful message for 2026? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Passive income. The best money is made while you sleep. Yes, it is. The best money is made while you sleep. Whenever I see this card, I think of like owning a laundromat, you know, and you own that laundromat, and every time you go and you collect all those quarters, oh my gosh, right? Just hundreds and hundreds of dollars. A career change. Does your career fully align with who you are physically, emotionally, and spiritually? Wow, that is a very powerful card. This is. I feel like whoever you are out there, I think you're going to be asking yourself maybe this time, the end of 2025, because you want to go into 2026 in a powerful position within yourself, right? You want to be your own boss. You want to have passive income. You want to have a career that is physically, emotionally, and spiritually aligned with how you feel within yourself, right? Loss. Don't let a past setback define your future. Stay focused on your positive outcome, as your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality. Isn't that so true? I feel like you are understanding this. It took me a while to understand it, but um, when you stay focused on a positive outcome, that might be hard for some people to do. Focus on a positive outcome when things in your present life aren't very positive, right? That is hard to understand at first, but what I found out is when you can, it's just like practicing something, right? When you practice gymnastics, you just keep practicing. You might make some mistakes, you might fall on your butt a couple of times, right? But you just keep practicing, right? And I feel like you're understanding that. And so when you just keep a positive thought in your mind, like when a negative thought comes in your mind, I feel like you are saying, no, I'm not going to listen to that anymore. I'm just listening to positive thoughts. It's like a your brain is like a muscle, right? And you're training it to think positive thoughts, right? So stay focused on your positive outcome, as your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality. They really do too. When you're positive, on your thoughts and beliefs, they do directly affect your reality. And then you're like, well, my job is not supporting me physically, emotionally, or spiritually. So, you know what? I'm going to, in 2026, I'm going to make a different career change, right? And the last card I pulled is Healer. You are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual, right? I think that you are beginning to understand that you are a healer, right? Isn't that something so good to be proud of within yourself, right? You are able to provide great comfort and support to those who are on a healing journey, whether their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual. So maybe your new income, your career change is going to be that of a nurse or a CNA, or maybe you're just going to go and sit at an elderly person's house and help them, make dinner or do their house cleaning for them, or just sit and talk to them, read them a book, right? There's so many ways that you can help other people out, and you can still be your own boss in that, right? In that also, right? Yeah, if their pain is physical, emotional, or spiritual, you're going to help someone out. Maybe you're going to help out a lot of people, right? I'm happy for you with that. Those are wonderful cards to come out for 2026. You're going to be a boss. Gone are the days, answering to anyone else. You're going to be your own boss. I think a lot of you out there are like, you know what? I'm tired of the rat race. I'm so tired of going to work 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or 7 to 3:30. I'm so tired of that, right? I want to be my own boss. So you're going to wake up 2026, if you're not now, and you're going to think, I'm going to be my own boss in 2026, because you know what? If you don't try it out, how are you ever going to know, right? So I'm really happy about that for you. You're going to figure out how you can have some passive income. Maybe you and a couple of your friends can go in and buy a laundromat, right? And make that passive income, right? You're going to have a beautiful career change. You're going to have a career that feeds your soul physically, emotionally, and spiritually. That's important. It really is, because that's a career that you don't have to, I want to say that you're not going to wake up in the morning and say, oh God, I have to go to work, right? You're going to wake up and say, guess what? I'm my own boss. I created a career that I absolutely love going to work at, right? I believe that's going to be your life in 2026. And you're learning that your positive outcome is your thoughts and beliefs will directly affect your reality, because they really do. If you think doom and gloom, your reality is going to be doom and gloom, right? But if you think, oh my God, I love my job, thank you so much, spiritual team, for, you know, putting this idea in my intuition. And I listened, right? I listened to my intuition. I wrote down all the pros and cons, and there were a lot more pros than cons, and I decided to just go for it. Because if I don't go for it in my life, who's going to go for it for me, right? It's my life. I need to do what I want to do in my life, right? So that's how you're thinking, and you're a healer. You're probably already a healer and don't even realize it. You probably already uplift people in your life, right? By talking to them kindly and doing things for them, right? Or just, you see your neighbor and maybe it's an elderly person, and you're saying, hey, do you need anything at the grocery store? I'm going to go. And oh, don't worry about paying me back. It's fine. I'll be happy to help you out and get you anything that you need at the grocery store, right? Or maybe it's someone that needs a sitter and it's your friend and she doesn't have a lot of money, but you're like, that's fine. I will come over and help you out, because you know that the universe is blessing you with your own business, right? Your own business. That's a beautiful reading. I love that. I love that for you. I love that for you in this new year of 2026. It's going to be a really, really, really lovely, blessed, beautiful year for you. It really is. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that reading. I certainly did. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, spiritual team. Thank you all for listening and watching. I hope that you all have a blessed and prosperity filled 2026. So until next time, take care.